Welcome back to yesterday's NBA news from the 22nd of July. Little to no news, but some intriguing games happened, obviously, due to the Olympics starting on Friday, Team USA playing its first game on Sunday. And we had, obviously, the Summer League final happening, so let's talk about those things. But first of all, let's get into player movement news, which Sasha Vezenkov is getting a buyout from the Raptors and returning to Olympiacos. His 1-year stint in the NBA just didn't go as he had hoped. It would, because he just wasn't great defensively. The shooting wasn't as great as you would, have hoped with him, because he came in as a 3-point sniper, and it just did not work out for him. Maybe he can return eventually again. Maybe he wouldn't want to. But yeah, a really disappointing stint in the NBA for the EuroLeague MVP. So, hey man, NBA reality is sometimes just rougher for these guys than they would have expected. Spencer Dinwiddie is headed back to Dallas on a 1-year minimum contract deal, because, I mean, that's a good deal for them. Another guy that can handle the ball, a shot creator, even though Spencer Dinwiddie sometimes, to me, feels like he has the loser stench on him also. But it feels like this team, if Kyrie or Luka does not play, has enough of other guys and of other shot creators to help them be in games without Luka or Kyrie. Obviously, mostly without Luka. So, a good pickup for Dallas, right, on a minimum. If it doesn't work out, you just move. You just cut ties with Spencer, right, which they have done even earlier in his career. So, another good move for Dallas. The offseason for Dallas just continues to look better and better, and that's obviously scary for me as a Warriors fan, and scary for the league in general, because they made the finals. But at the same time, right, will they make the finals back-to-back years and win it? I don't know. I don't know about that one, dog. But maybe they will. Maybe, all these moves are enough. Luka will take it a little more seriously, right? With enough rest, with the Slovenia team not making the Olympics. Maybe that is enough there for Luka to be in the best shape of his life, right? Finally get that MVP and maybe win a title. It very well could happen, no doubt about it. And obviously that's what they are eyeing for throughout these next 3 years, with Clay locked up for those 3 years. Then the Summer League final happened. The Miami Heat beat the Grizzlies 120-118 in overtime. Josh Christopher, incredible Summer League, the MVP, had like 24 points in today's game, and he's been a menace in all games. Interested to see where he gets a shot in the league, because obviously lottery talent in a way. Some questions about his, I guess, attitude, or like if he doesn't go too much, I guess, from what I've read, from what I've seen. But he has clearly enough talent as a guard to get a chance somewhere. The question is where. Obviously last stint with the Rockets, I'm pretty sure, so we'll see what happens for him. The ending overall was insane, right? Gigi Jackson tying the game, them hitting an incredible Cole Swider that was a go-ahead 3-pointer at the end of regular time. The foul, the missed game winners, then obviously an OT, some controversial moments, incredible three-point responses, but they draw up a play and Pelle Larsen just went in chest to chest and hit a tough floater to win the game. To an incredible end for the Heat in the Summer League, and overall just a good Summer League, even though, a lot of the main guys didn't play, right? We barely saw Ricochet, the number 1 pick. Alex Sarr had a disappointing Summer League. Reed Shepherd obviously had himself a good Summer League, but it was just not enough for my taste in a way. And I was obviously excited the most for Ricochet as the first pick, and he played 1 game, so that sucks a lot. But the Summer League was overall a success for my Warriors, and overall it was I would say, a good experience. And the games are, more tight, more interesting, especially with obviously the way the CBA works now, with the contracts and everything. There are more players that are playing for their life, playing for their spots here in the Summer League, and it makes for a better product overall, even though obviously you also need some basketball detox. Hey, no matter how much you love anything, you need some detox from it at times. So there's that. And the international friendlies, which is the Olympic prep, Serbia beat Greece 94-72. It was Jokic versus Giannis. and Jokic and his team dominated Greece, which makes sense. Thanasis is not even playing, I'm pretty sure, in the Olympics. And Serbia, obviously, with Bogdan Bogdanovic, Jokic, a really good duo. Petrushev, who has been in the league and has been an incredible EuroLeague player. Serbia team is an intriguing team, nonetheless, right? The question is, can Jokic be, I would say, can Jokic's best player in the world mantra be enough against the best teams? Right? I think they're like the outsider after USA, obviously the favorites team, I guess, France and Canada, even though France has not looked great in these exhibition games. Those are probably the three biggest favorites. Germany has to be there also, right? So those are I would say the top four are these teams, but Jokic and the Serbians have to be somewhere around the top five, in my opinion, right? Maybe South Sudan can surprise people. Spain is there, even though I don't think they're that dangerous this time around. And Australia has to be obviously taken seriously also. But Team USA undefeated. They beat Germany today 90-88. LeBron, still that guy, still the closer, was sensational down the stretch in the fourth quarter, and it just shows you the body, the strength, and everything. Like, the way he was able to maintain his body and just avoid injuries has been truly generational. Probably once in a lifetime, right? We will never see a guy that has avoided injuries and did things like he did, right? Even Michael Jordan wasn't this type of durability, right? Body, strength, and everything. Hopefully it's not some Barry Bonds type situation. I don't think so, right? But because LeBron just does so much stuff for his body and sacrificed so much and spent so much money on it, right? So that's just what it takes, right? And that's why he's one of the best players ever. I'm not here to debate Jordan versus LeBron. If you want LeBron as your GOAT, if you want Jordan as your GOAT, go at it, right? For my liking, you can have fucking Paul George as your GOAT, and I don't care. I honestly don't care anymore about this stuff. I used to care about those debates, but at the end of the day, I just want to appreciate the greatness and not turn it into this who's better, who's worse. That just does the insecure thing, and that just doesn't equal healthy self-esteem and healthy relations. And while some of the debates can be fun and some of the arguments can be fun, to me it has wore off. Like, I do say confidently that Jokic is the best player in the world, but if you told me Giannis is the best player in the world, if you thought Luka is the best player in the world, I wouldn't be mad at you. Honestly, right now, after the title, I wouldn't be mad at you if you told me Jason Tatum was the best player in the world, even though I would disagree with you based on the load they have, based on the teammates, based on the skill set, based on some of the decision making, right? I could disagree with you, but I'm not gonna take it away from you. If you want to believe that, maybe he'll prove you right this season, right? Maybe we'll see even better Jason Tatum, which is a scary sight for a guy that just won the title. Anyway, that turned into a different conversation, but still, Team USA is just weird, man. Tyrese Haliburton is completely not getting minutes, which to me, he feels like the perfect guy to run the offense of the second unit. So that's just what it is, I guess. Steve Kerr, right? Some of it just feels like, us Warriors fans have been known to complain a lot about Steve Kerr. And I don't know, he's obviously a great coach. But the question is, right, did he let the game outgrow him in a way, right? I don't know, maybe. Like, what is certain, right? I'm not no NBA head coach, but all I know is Steve Kerr just has not looked right, and some of the excuse making and some of the way he talks about all the games and about all the stuff just feels like he doesn't want to adapt to, since he was the innovator of the new small ball era in a way, or like the guy that propelled it the most, and the 3-point era with Steph. He just feels like he doesn't want to adapt to a little different style, right? To something a little more modern even, because of the wings and of the length and size situation, 3-and-D guys in a way, obviously, quote unquote. But I don't know, man. It will be interesting. Embiid had a good game finally, but still, I don't know. The fit with Steph isn't there. I would still say AD should start and let Embiid play with the backup players, because he plays a drop and the defense just gets lost there in translation a lot of the time for Team USA, and overall they rebounded really badly. Some of it is effort, some of it is that these guys for Germany had played just with some incredible effort and made some tough shots. Some of it, I guess, is it's mostly, I would say, about effort, right? That's what rebounding is about. They have the size, they have the players to rebound, they just, I would say, have not been completely dialed in. But we'll see what happens in the Olympics, right? They could look bad here and then they destroy the Olympics by 20 points every team, right? But I hope not. I do want to see the Team US fail, and not because LeBron is the main guy, right? I mean, why would I want my guy Steph to fail when it is his first Olympic and he does not have the gold medal, right? But I don't know. I just would love to see it. I think it would be hilarious for the US. Because fuck the US, right? Fuck their politics, fuck everything about the US. Nah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. It's just, I think it would be great for overall basketball, right? It would be a great story. And that's what we root for at the end of the day for sports, right? Those great stories, right? We like to see those underdog stories a lot, and we like to see the Goliath fall. And that's it. That's it for today, nothing else. I still stretched it out to 11 minutes, which is fucking crazy, but I had a lot of words on my chest. I don't think tomorrow we might have a 2-minute episode, right? There's like, I think one exhibition game. And until the Olympics, we'll have pretty much little to nothing to talk about, unless I just want to talk about some things that are happening, or that have happened, and want to talk about some teams. But I think I'll be doing that after the Olympics, where I'll be going over all the teams, all the moves they made in the offseason, and how I feel about them heading into next season, what I would like to see, and stuff like that. So there's that. Thank you all for listening, for watching. 11 minutes of me ramble. Hope you all are having a wonderful summer. Be kind to yourself and to everyone else. Be gentle with yourselves, and empathy is the way. Just be.